Ruby Valley Trek. Sally,
Jack.
you're back to Nepal for your what trip? How many times have you been?
5. This is
Five?
my 6th.
Your 6th trek
Yes.
here, and you've trekked many popular places,
Yes.
including
Mustang, Annapurna, and Everest Base Camp.
this morning high above the beautiful Hiunchuli River where it forms. Shabu Bessi, we start there, and now we climb up 800, 900 meters, I think.
Where we could see the panoramic view of the mountains, Ganesh Himal, Langtang and Manaslu, all mountain ranges. Here, wonderful team to be in Ruby Valley Trek. We are very, very happy. And this is the first day where we're heading to Parvati Kunda at the Katlang.
It'll open up new avenues for them into the Himalayas, new horizons, and for the locals, they'll be able to also benefit from treks into this area.
I think it takes a long time for all the villagers to build the lodges, and, you know, it takes many years.
I got very excited.
is Gene's first trek in Nepal.
No, I've been once before. So this is a very different experience. Well, I expect it to be a very different experience. For the reasons we mentioned before, that it hasn't been trekked much before. And it's a camping trip. I've never been on a camping trip in Nepal before.
Joyful research day of Ruby Valley Trek. Yes, sir.
Grandpa, the ice actually go up?
Yes, sir.
The ice fall?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's it.
I've waited a long time to come, I promise you, and this is everything and more than I could have ever imagined. Beautiful pine trees, yeah, some lantana on the side as well, which is really pretty. Magnificent vegetation. I think what strikes me more is when you get those glimpses of those snow-capped mountains against the starkness of the khaki and the blue. The colours are just so much more accentuated. Absolutely. Really vibrant, vivid colours. It's breathtakingly beautiful. Coming up, I just thought at one moment I had to just stop and take my breath to just realise this is real. This is real. I mean, you can see pictures and you can have an idea of what you're coming into, but until you step into it, you actually have no idea the magnitude of this beauty. Really. I just wanted to come and experience and just live the experience moment by moment as it unfolded. It is absolutely worth every minute of that step-by-step journey. Once you get into the rhythm and once you take your step and once you breathe through it and walk at your own rhythm and pace, I was surprised actually.
Well, it's a little cold, but not too cold. And last night the stars were so clear up in the sky that when I got up and walked out just for a little bit, it was just so beautiful. So that's always nice. Now it's a new day. We're getting everything packed up in our bags, day packs, and our duffel bags. And soon we'll be having breakfast, and then we'll be hitting the trail going up to a beautiful place. Yeah, I think it's going to be just a perfect day. So thanks to EcoTrek. Thanks to EcoTrek.
गणेश हिमाल हो यो अनि टिप्लिङबाट चाहिँ यसरी देखिन्छ गणेश हिमाल त्यहाँ मुनि फेरि गणेश हिमालको ठ्याक्क मुनितिर कालो दाहा सेतो दाहा त्यही हो यहाँको विशेषता भनेको अब यहाँ तामाङ र घले बस्ती अलि बढी छ क्रिस्टलको कुनै एउटा खानीहरू निक्लिन्छ बजारबाट ठेकदारहरू आउनुहुन्छ अनि त्यो ठेकदारहरूबाट हामीले यहाँको चाहिँ स्थानीय मूल्य अनुसार बिक्री वितरण गरिन्छ
Ruby Valley Trek. We're at the area or village of Lapchet, which is just above us. And we've had a good day of trekking, coming down to a beautiful river and up another valley. And we heard tale of a hot spring.
The hot spring was wonderful. It was much better than we'd thought it would be. And there was a big stone bath with 3 spouts of beautiful hot water, very clean, next to a beautiful river as well. So you could jump in the cold after you've been in the hot water.
It was a very pleasant morning walk and certainly a place where it would be great to camp actually. Quite a lot of change in elevation, up and down a couple of strenuous hills.
Still really enjoying it because, you know, even if we're on a steep uphill, you look around and you're in such a beautiful place, so it's not really felt like a strain at all. As long as you go at your own pace and take breaks where you need them. Yeah, it's been absolutely fine. It was a really welcoming village.
When you're greeted by a sort of 5-star lunch halfway up the hill, it makes the trekking a lot easier. And we were very well fed. It's amazing what these guys can generate from all the equipment and supplies that they carry with them. It really was special.
And so much of the food is fresh food that they pick up on the way. I mean, the beans, some of the greens that we had today, and of course potatoes, and some of the coleslaw. Boy, pretty good food, huh? I would agree, 5-star camping and dining, right? Under pressure here, Sal, you gotta work with me.
Okay, I will do
We're nearing the end of our Ruby Valley exploratory trek.
Yes.
And we're in the village of Ree, where we've hiked for lunch today. We started in Kitchut.
Very lovely, and we're all getting very excited as we get closer to Fulkarka for the festivities.
Namaste! So many beautiful people, these Nepalis, and beautiful land, country, and it's most gracious and friendly. It's really been a joy to feel welcomed by them.
Wonderful, wonderful. Roll on, Fulkarka!
Yeah, okay. Nice, beautiful way to finish a wonderful, magical trek, huh?
Perfect day.
Yeah.
Kind of sad actually, because I just feel like I'm getting into it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's so beautiful at the top of the world. Great celebrations, the festivals coming, and I can't wait.
I feel like we're walking in a parade today with all these beautifully dressed Nepalis going up the mountain to celebrate their festival and inviting us to join them. It's pretty special.
जुन 81 वर्षको सर हुनुहुन्छ उहाँ युकेदेखि नेपाल घुम्नको लागि आउनुभएको हो तर उहाँ नेपाली जनजातिहरूलाई शैक्षिक स्तर उकास्नको लागि उहाँ यसमा लागि पर्नु भएको छ
So many people here today, climbing up steep stairs, one right behind the other. Like mountain goats. Everybody's dressed in their nice clothes. Seri Ramro Didis and the dyes, all nice. Good clothes. I think everybody's happy today. It's the festival day.
Oh, Ram sir, yata. Oh, yata. Oh, sir,
Janakpur, the capital of ancient Mithila culture and famous as birthplace of Sita. It is also believed to be the place where Lord Ram and Sita met for the first time, fell in love and were married to each other. A temple in Janakpur Dham, known as Janaki Temple, dedicated to Sita, is the prime attraction of this region. A place recommended visiting at least once in a lifetime. Pokhara. This is one of the few places in the world to provide such a dramatic view in a subtropical setting with some of the highest mountains of the world just in front row. Uncounted gorges and caves and river running underneath the earth, no one trusts their eyes once there. A place of Parinirvana Sutra that Buddha himself identified 4 places of future pilgrimage, the sites of his birth, enlightenment, first discourse and death, to be visited by a person of devotion and which should cause awareness and apprehension of the nature of impermanence. Devghat. Hidden away in the forest, Devghat marks the confluence of the Kali Gandaki and Trishuli rivers, 2 important tributaries of the river Ganges. The sacred confluence was first mentioned in the Skanda Purana, written in around the 5th century BC by Indian devotees of Shiva. The best way to see Devghat is to wander around and discover. A soft walk or extreme high mountain expeditions, the Himalaya is adorned by lush green forests, pure white waterfalls gushing down the rocky cliffs, and magnificent views of the snow-capped mountain ranges, including 8 highest in the world out of 14, including Mount Everest. A visitor can see these natural wonders using modern luxuries.